Hey, what is up, you sexy beast? GhostSickness, Tristan here. If you guys are new here, I basically tell stories on my channel, etc, etc. And today I'm going to be teaching you how to tell stories that you have in your life. I'm not going to be teaching you how to tell scary stories. I'm not going to be teaching you how to read off a piece of paper or anything like that, because you can all do that and you can all have your own way to do that. But I'm teaching you how to tell life stories, how to tell real things that have happened to you, that are hopefully real. If you're trying to tell stories on YouTube and they're not real, well, get off of this channel. Get away from me. I don't want anything to do with you. So either way, I'm going to be going over my tips and strategies that I unconsciously came up with in the process of doing my stories that I can pass on to you guys, because I figured them out and I wrote them down for you. So the very first one, I don't really obey due to the fact that I have a very strong memory. I'm sorry to sound narcissistic, but either way, is be prepared. Know what story you're going to tell. Know exactly how it happens in chronological order. Hell, tell yourself in the mirror. I don't care. However you can mentally prepare to tell a story again without being like, and so this, well, if you, well, so, and then, well, you know, stuff like that. Don't sound nervous. You need to come through as confident. You need to know what you're talking about so people believe you, and so you're telling an actual story, hopefully. So, oh, sorry. Step point 5. Tell a real story. Don't make up a story. Don't try to sound cool. Don't try to sound awesome. I'll get into that in just a second. But either way, definitely have it, you know, write it down if you have to, man. If you can't tell a story, then maybe write down some key details, or maybe write down the whole thing if you can, if that's better for you. But I just wing it, honestly. Either way, this very second step, the very second step is give as much detail as possible. You need to be, you know, use imagery, use things that people can visualize, and interesting things like, you know, the house was red and it was this and that, and, you know, in her backyard she was wearing this, you know, she was wearing this and she wasn't wearing that, you know what I mean? So give as much detail as you can about something possible like that, so people can actually visualize it for themselves and not feel disconnected from the actual story you're telling. Now, a method of telling your stories that I find very, very effective, and it's also the same in writing class, is basically you tell your story, you reflect, you tell your story, you reflect, and so this would be an example. So I finally meet up with them on the corner, control, prostitute, whatever you want to call them. So I see them at the corner, so I hug her, and she's very warm. I was very happy to be with someone, because I had been walking. It took me about 30 minutes, because I took the back route, you know, to stay away from cars, and because I was out past curfew. And didn't want to get in trouble. Where are you heading, sir? Just get a blowjob. Oh, sweet, I'll drive you there. That'd be such an awesome police officer. Alright, so after you do that, basically that shows the real side of you. What was going through your head when the actual story was happening, so people don't feel like it's both made up, and so they can really show your next step. And this next step is show both your faults and your victories. If you have an amazing story, try to show the bad parts of the story too. I'm not trying to say sound pessimistic, but sound real. Don't sound fake, you know. Don't be like, oh, you know, I'm so awesome, I went in and saved the day and that was it. No, be like, dude, I was really scared and like I didn't know what to do, and she was getting shot. I don't know. And so like I was feared I was gonna get shot, and so I ran out. I actually fell down trying to get it, you know, stuff like that. And obviously that was a fake story, but either way, you know, show both your faults and your victories, because this is very key to sounding and being real, you know, connecting with people on a social and mental level. So they're like, oh, okay, well, I get it, because I would probably feel that way too. And, you know, people evaluate how they would feel, and it makes your stories just impact more, basically. And the last part is basically a given. It's rhetorical. Either way, is have a fun time with it. If you are not having a fun time telling your story, people aren't going to have an awesome time listening to it. If they're bored, you'll be bored, etc., vice versa. Either way, you want to think about it, because, you know, if you're in a good mood, ready to tell your story, and you just do it, then people will enjoy it, and people will know you're in a good mood, because we can unconsciously detect stuff like that. So that's a very short commentary on how to tell stories. Some of you asked me how, but if you guys are planning on telling, you know, creepy stories and stuff, don't copy me. I want to do a video about that in the future. Then basically I can't give you tips on that, because it's something that comes natural, and there are some few things you can learn, but when it comes to creepy stories, too soon. Either way, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, make it cry. Man, it needs a diaper change. You guys can do that. With 100 likes, you guys can get the like bar's diaper changed. Okay, it had some stuff come up in the family. They got busy. They had to file the taxes, all right? They needed that tax return to buy more diapers, and it just didn't work out after the incident. So either way, and you really hope you guys enjoy this video. Have a great day. Remember the fact that love is a thing.